Hello guys, welcome to another awesome session of learning with PrepClass. I am the tutor, Adin. In today's video, I'll be solving questions 1 to 5 from our AKWA JSCE Integrated Science 2020 past questions. After this video, you will gain understanding on how to carefully select the correct answers when solving integrated science exam questions. It's usually fun having you guys around, and I know today also will be fun. Do not forget to like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. You can go the extra mile of leaving a comment on our YouTube channel so we can communicate for effective and better learning. Alright, let's zoom in. Question 1 says, a specialized person in treatment of human diseases is, option A says, pathologist, B, physiotherapist, C, physiologist, D, psychiatrist. Now, you must agree with me that all of these options pertain to medical practitioner. And for us to carefully select the correct answer, we need to know what all of these options are. We need to define all of these options. By defining all of these options, we will know which one best explains the question. Let's look at their definitions. Pathologist is a physician in the medical field who studies the causes, nature, and effects of disease. Wow, I think that gives us a point out of what our answer really is. Let's look at the rest options. Physiotherapist, a person qualified to treat injury or deformity by physical methods such as massage, heat treatment, and exercise. That's not the answer. Physiologist, a person specializing in the biological study of the functions and processes of living organisms and their parts. That doesn't look like the answer. And the last one, psychiatrist, a medical practitioner specializing in the diagnosis and treatment of mental illness. So, having looked at the definitions for all of these options, you would agree with me also that option A is our correct answer. And our correct answer is option A, pathologist. So a person specialized in the treatment of human diseases is known as a pathologist. Let's move on to the next one. Question 2 says, animals are different from plants because they A, lack special excretory organs, B, respond spontaneously to stimuli, C, can manufacture their own food, D, grow throughout their lifespan. For us to carefully select the correct option, we need to pick that option that defines or explains the character of an animal over that of a plant. So let's look at them all over again. Option A, lack special excretory organs. Animals don't lack special excretory organs. We know animals to have special excretory organs. Option B, respond spontaneously to stimuli. The word spontaneous means quickly. So you must agree with me. Animals respond quickly to stimuli. They are very, very sensitive living things. C, can manufacture their own food. Animals cannot manufacture their own food. Only plants can manufacture their food through a process known as photosynthesis. And D, grow throughout their lifespan. Animals don't grow throughout their lifespan. At a certain stage in life, animals stop growing. So what's our correct option? Our correct option will be B, respond spontaneously to stimuli. Yes, you must have learned that animal responds quickly to stimulus. So we see animals are very sensitive. That's a character known as irritability or sensitivity from our Mr. Niger or Miss Green. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Which of the following animals have spine? A, millipede, B, crabs, C, duckling, D, spider. For us to carefully select the correct answer, we need to know what a spine is. Then we can know which of the following has a spine. And we also need to remember that only vertebrates have spine. Invertebrates do not have spine. So what's a spine? Spine is a series of vertebrae extending from the skull to the small of the back, that part of the back that branches to the chest, enclosing the spinal cord and providing support for the thorax and abdomen, the backbone. So basically, the definition for a spine is a backbone. So when you look at the options again, you ask yourself, which one of these animals have a backbone? And the correct option will be one that is a vertebrate. So only vertebrates have backbone. So what's the correct answer? Our correct answer will be duckling, because millipede don't have backbones. They are invertebrate. Crabs don't have backbones. They don't have spine. They are invertebrates. Ducklings have backbones. They are vertebrates. While spider don't have backbones. They are also invertebrates. Alright, let's move on to the next one. The first product of fractional distillation of crude oil is A. Petroleum gas, B. Lubricating oil, C. Kerosene, D. Diesel oil. Now, for us to carefully select the correct answer, we need first to know what fractional distillation is. Then from the definition of fractional distillation, we can now carefully analyze which one will be our correct answer. Okay, fractional distillation is the separation of a liquid mixture into fractions, differing in boiling points by means of distillation, typically using the fractionating column. So in fractional distillation, it entails heating a mixture and the mixture separates out by or as a result of difference of their boiling points. So the one with the lowest boiling point will go out first, followed by the subsequent one like that until the mixture is totally separated. Now, if you go back to our options, we have petroleum gas, lubricating oil, kerosene, diesel oil. So which one of these has the lowest boiling point? The one with the lowest boiling point would be petroleum gas, because it's a gas. Gases have very low boiling points, and also they are volatile, even in their ordinary state. They are easy or quickly diffuse out. They evolve, they diffuse out. So our correct option would be petroleum gas. The rest are liquids. So petroleum gas is the only gas there, and it has a very low boiling point. So in fractional distillation of crude oil, petroleum gas would be the first to be produced. That's the correct option, petroleum gas. That will be the one to be produced first during fractional distillation of crude oil. Okay. The fifth question says, a man of mass 60 kg runs with a constant velocity. He has kinetic energy of 750 joule. Calculate his velocity. Now, whenever we have a question like this, students tend to be afraid because it entails calculation. But you need not be afraid, because the first thing you need to know for you to get this question done is the formula for kinetic energy. If you can know the formula for kinetic energy, all you need to do next is to impute the parameters given, and you definitely get your answer. So how do you proceed with such a question? We first write out the formula for kinetic energy. And I wrote it here. KE is equal to half mv squared. Kinetic energy equal to half mv squared. This formula should not be forgotten. You need to remember this. Then what do we do next? We impute the parameters given. Any parameter can be given. In this question, we are asked to find velocity. So we will impute other parameters, then we would make velocity the subject of the formula. But in a case where they ask us to find kinetic energy, that will be a straightforward question. We just impute the values for mass and velocity, then we find the square of the velocity, multiply by the mass, multiply by half, and we get our answer straightforward. In this situation, we are asked to find the velocity. So we impute the parameters KE 750 equal to half times mass 60 times velocity squared. What do we do next? We multiply through. 1 over 2 times 60 will give us 30. 30 times v squared will give us 30 v squared. So we have 30 v squared here. Then 750 equal to 30 v squared. What do we do next? We divide both sides by 30. 750 over 30, 30 v squared over 30. 750 over 30 will give us 25. 30 v squared divided by 30 will give us. So this can be rewritten as v squared equal to 25. So what will be done? We find the square root of both sides. Square root of v squared and square root of 25. So for v squared, square root will cancel square to give us v, and the square root of 25 we know is 5. So v will be equal to 5 meter per second. Remember, I did not omit my units. I wrote it out in case you're solving a theoretical question. So v will be 5 meters per second. So let's look at our option and see the correct one. Option D is the correct one, 5.0 meter per second. So whether 5.0 meter per second or 5 meter per second, the answer is still the same and correct. Whoa, that was fun. It really came by easy. So this is how much we can take for today's class. Do not forget to join our WhatsApp group by the link below. Using the link below, join our WhatsApp group so you can get updates about more videos and also comments on videos you've seen and also ask questions where necessary for effective learning. Alright, till I come your way again, stick with PrepClass. Do have a wonderful day. Bye.